Okay, so Austin's trying to
New bingo
record
card?
the whole draft for people who aren't going to be here. So that's. Hold on. Okay.
I put the new bingo card in the announcements if anyone wants to look through it.
Yeah, so
There's a
the
chance
first
to
thing
grab
you'll
the wrong
notice.
one.
First thing you'll notice about the card is that we changed it up this time around. It's season 6, so we thought, what cooler would it be than to do a 6x6 bingo card? So we have 2 new features on the board. One is that we have 11 more tiles than you're used to seeing on our bingo, which is a hell of a lot more. That's almost it's a 40% or so increase in tiles. And we have tiles that are now worth 6 points, which is a new high for an individual tile. So we have a bigger range of achievement possible and much higher point values than you're used to in our previous bingos. It's very exciting.
There's just a lot of content now, and like there's just more room to expand it. And I believe it was 6x6 for the CVC bingo.
That's right.
I want to say, and yeah, also partly for the blackouts. It's just when it's a competition to the end. Not that the blackout moments aren't awesome, but we want like people to feel motivated for the whole 10 days. I'm also ruining this bikini time. I need to fix this pack.
We have some really interesting new tiles on the board this time. You'll notice a lot more like AFKable and lower key content on the lower end of the board, like chewed bones. We've got the boot collection. We've got the fishing tile. We also have some really awesome high value tiles. You've got that Soul Reaper axe, which is going to be a chase item for the bingo for sure. We have 5 mimics on the board. We've got wildy rings. All sorts of stuff. The crawling hand, beautiful tile.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of ones that we brought back from previous ones, like Slayer's Journey, which I liked, which was just like it's good to just like have some nice little tiles that you can bang out if you're a lower level, or just if you're a higher level, because it doesn't matter how good you are, that tile is just going to be the same amount of pain no matter what, more or less. This will die. Oh god, I have to go to Guardians again.
Okay, Austin's saying we're live now. Yes. Welcome to the Pursuit Season 6 Bingo Draft. If you're just joining us, we're bank standing at Giants Foundry, and you can check the draft visuals live on Austin's Twitch stream, which someone can link in the chat here. And we're going to get started very soon. We have a lot of picks to go through today. We just talked about it. We have 80 players this time around. The pot is, I'm pretty sure, the biggest pot it's ever been. So the winning team is going to get out like bandits this time. It's going to be very exciting. Here's the link to Austin's stream.
I pin things in this chat
a lot of times. So our first picker and first captain is none other than Spodyman. Spodyman was joining the clan a couple years back now, been around a while, rapidly moved up the ranks. The guy's hunting combat achievements left and right, getting boss KCs, a great member, and he's got the first pick of the draft out of 72 players, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I think Spodyman's pretty good at the game, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. I mean, he got the first draft, which means technically, like... Actually, no, I don't remember what his EHB is. So, the draft order... Yeah, Spuddy is a Chad gamer. The draft order is decided by, like, a slight weighting based on EHB for, for those of you who are curious. So, as you see, Hero, being just the crazy gamer he is, had one of the, like, lowest chances of being the first pick and happened to be a... 7th, because Greg just had to be slotted a little bit below him. It doesn't always work out that way, I've noticed. Sometimes it's just like you have 3 EHB and you end up with the last pick, but that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, so we weighted the wheel that we spun on, but it was still a random process, so had some interesting things come out. We have our first pick coming in. It's none other than Zarpus, sometimes known as the Great Gigawatt. An incredible player. I remember this guy the most for getting those drops on the Tombs of Amascut release day. It was kind of disgusting, to be honest with you. A very deserved first pick. But the guy needs to go do Sleeping Giants. Can we get on his ass for a minute?
That, I feel like this is Greg's just worst nightmare, because they were on a team last time, and they just duoed so much Tob I bet he's struggling with that pick, but that's like Jig's probably one of the gamiest gamers we have. That's a great first pick.
Mm-hmm. Our second picker is none other than Spice Mafia. Spice Mafia has been around the clan for quite some time. A great participant, loves that Theater of Blood content in particular. Loves that, know the guy well. Played with him quite a few times, and you know what? I'm sure he'll make a great pick. And he's got a fun profile picture going on right now as well. Take a moment to appreciate that. And it's none other than Bingo MVP from season 4, I think? Maybe season 3. Fairy King's Bingo MVP, allowed 2, has been selected second. Yes, what a pick. This guy's a rampaging genius.
He's good at the fucking game, man. He's probably going to be on one of the top teams, and he's still going to lose money because of how much he just, like, donates to the bingo. Oh, I keep seeing myself disappear on Austin's stream. That's so sad.
Allowed 2 is a bankroll. The guy donated, if you didn't know, 1 billion GP to the bingo pot. Can you believe that?
Yeah, the account got flagged for real world trading when he gave it to us, but we were fine. No, it didn't. That'd be
okay. Hope not. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's not here for the money. He's here to make a message and probably try to get MVP again. So like, yes, we still have the money. Don't worry, King. But yeah, he's probably just gonna game. It's these first rounds are really the ones where I look at these people. I know, oh, I'm not as good at the game as I think I might be.
We've gained so many great players over the years, and our community has grown in skill level as well through playing the game together, and it's really awesome to see people reach these heights.
So what's with the Gent? You were really antsy to start the next pick, and we're still waiting on you, buddy. Gent has the third pick.
It's true.
He's allowed to choose one of the people.
He says, my order will be as follows. Gamers, Flamers, Besties, and Zesties. You figure out which category you fall into. Slightly wrong has been picked.
Might not be the wrong pick, despite the name.
Might be slightly a good idea. This guy's newer to the clan overall, but has definitely been making a name for himself, and recently a big name in our Desert Treasure 2 boss grinds, getting up there, making it count. It's going to be an excellent pick overall.
Oh, wow, dude. So I don't know if you want to give Vestige or if you want to be Mac, but Mac from Mac's famous mac and cheese previous bingo captain has gone with Never Pets, which I think is a pretty smart pick. Also, Name Deceptive definitely has some pets.
People are disappearing from the captain's board. I don't know where they're going.
They're getting sent over to the teams.
But maybe there's nothing in the teams.
Oh, maybe they're not. Maybe they're just getting deleted.
They're just getting poofed. That's okay. Mac is good, and Mac is the next pick, and Mac is selected none other than Never Pets. This guy is a rampager. Loves those songs. Loves the Z's, and you know what? This guy was a high pick in the last season draft as well. He was on my team. Our team didn't do so well, but you know what? It's a redemption arc for Never Pets this time around. He's coming for that top spot. He's going to make a lot of money doing so.
And then up next in we don't have it pinned at this channel. We need to get the draft order put in the same channel I'm looking at. This
up next is a Gnome Fireman.
Guy's a captain.
You better believe it.
Yeah, he's a big captain. I think he's gonna do really well. I don't know who he's gonna pick. Oh, he's typing. That means he's picking someone. Maybe. Hopefully. Someone good, maybe.
All right.
Oh, the biggest spoon. He picks the biggest spoon in the game per himself, Brett, who is, I assume, just gonna crush out Chambers throughout the entirety of this. Just like every single drop that's possible.
Let me tell you, I don't think that Gnome Fireman's wrong about this. Brett Spoon is what we should be calling the guy. It's disgusting. Has he ever eaten anything with a fork in his life? I don't think so.
That was clever, though. I appreciate that.
Listen, I try. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's what they say, right?
Is what they say. And we have someone else. This guy was allowed to be a captain. Comes back. I forgot he bribed Wrinkle. Soon is the next chooser at pick number 6. Soon. How am I supposed to say that? I don't really know.
Sour Patch Kids? I don't know.
Oh, and he's trying to rig the draft by picking the man that is typing into the draft channel with Ole Trade.
Is it? Oh, it's no way it's Ole Trade. I don't believe it.
What do you mean?
No.
As opposed to what? As opposed to
Dirty Mike himself. Leader of Dirty Mike and the boys, the winning team from the previous season, is back with a first-round selection. Making the staff team over here.
Mr. Ole. Is it not supposed to be Ole Trade? I thought it was like a play on words of sorts.
It probably is. I'm just a doofus. Listen, you know that just because you construct a team of only staff members doesn't mean you're going to get a staff drop. It's not how it works.
If anything, you'll be much worse.
Probably true.
See, the trick is you just stir up drama during bingo, so the staff has to deal with it, so they're not motivated to play RuneScape.
There you go. That's how it's done. All right, Hero versus Hero is up next. Hero versus Hero is a previous bingo MVP as well, and a more than capable captain here.
Been doing draft
typing in the chat now.
6 years. Oh, and he picks a ringer with Dead Sammy. Sammy's someone who is fairly, perfectly 1,000 EHB on the dot. Maybe.
Really?
Unless he just... Well, that's what it says per the board. There's a chance he just estimated and you just threw in 1,000. And if so, that's fine. But I think that's interesting. I thought that was... Well, it's gone now because his name's deleted from the board. But I thought that was interesting.
Wow.
Just a little
definitely a huge pick. Who is Greg, by the way? Greg is DPS 11, who's our final drafter. Since this is a snake draft, he's going to get 2 picks in a row, the last pick of the first round and the first pick of the second round. Let's see what happens.
Wherever he's thinking. See, and the good thing is, if you're picked the first pick of the next round, you can kind of say you were, in the first round, too. Like, you weren't, but you can kind of say it.
The order that these are posted in is super important.
And he clarified that first, the pick that he's taking in the first round is none other than Slim Buckets, a gamer who's very much a gamer, has played a lot of the game, has Infernal, no Cheesecape, I think one of the most DHBs in the clan, honestly. Pretty smart choice, to be honest.
Ooh! Absolutely scuffed and stunted. Bender is great! Is a second round pick! Ooh!
Yeah, Ben Bender. The clarification.
This guy is the biggest Futurama fan I know. But I don't know, man. This guy's been playing a lot of Diablo 4, not a lot of old school RuneScape, so we'll see if the team falls from grace here, if we're going to have a meteoric rise from the ashes.
Hopefully Season 1 of Diablo 4 kind of starts sucking at some point, so he'll be motivated to play, but we'll see.
Speaking of Season 1s, if my memory serves me correctly, Benders was on the Season 1 winning bingo team.
Probably.
No, yeah, that's correct. With Aquila Rift, Dr. Nuts, Sight to Kill, and Captain Bahamut Limit, the Oreo Blizzards won the first season of bingo. This guy's bringing it all the way through to Season 6. He's probably one of the few players in the clan who played in every season of bingo. It's an exciting time.
That one was... Limit was the first MVP, and then was Aquila Season 2 MVP?
I believe so. That reminds me, I was going to make an MVP addition to the Hall of Fame, but I didn't do it.
I think we have them somewhere.
We have them somewhere. We talked about it. But anyway.
Teams one where Ferdy fucking cleaned house, you mean, Vendors? That was the Ferdy Cobb Ace trio that just, wrecked.
Yeah, when they blacked out the board 3 days in. That was disgusting.
That might have been 2. It was either 2 or 3.
Yeah. Well, that's the fun thing about our bingos is that they're a little bit different every time. We've got a completely different board every season. We got gimmicks going on, and we have different team sizes. So, we had 15 teams last time. This time, we have a lot fewer than that. We've had teams of 3 people in the past. We got larger teams here, so it's exciting. But Hero's back with another pick in the Snake Draft for the second round. It's going to be Kuma the Iron being picked in the second round. With almost 1,500 efficient hours, boss. That is a massive amount. It's going to make for an excellent pick. These teams are loaded so far.
Team Hero on the draft board. The Team Hero little color looks nice. I like that. Yeah, Kuma the Iron. That's smart. Despite assuming on the name being an iron, Kuma's very much a gamer, and I'm pretty sure put a lot into last bingo, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, on the Why Should You Pick Me, they wrote, I do the thing, So I guess it was a compelling reason.
That is slightly behind... Oh, actually, never mind. I was going to say my second favorite, but I realized several people put Why You Should Be Picked. Several people put Don't. I like the humbleness.
Listen, you never know what's going to happen. Last season, our most improved player was 89th pick in the draft, so anything can happen.
Dude, there's always a sleeper pick that just somehow... You were one of those. You were one of those, like, oh, this guy might not be that great. He's not that cool. He'll never be an admin. And then you had a glow up during one of the bingos.
My first bingo, season 2, I was a captain. And I ended up winning most improved player. I grew a lot during that bingo, and it was great fun. Anyone could do it. Who knows who will be next?
6'3", you got huge.
Mm-hmm. But guess who's going to be next picking? It's Sun.
That is true. Is it Sun? I like
Sun. It's Sun now.
I like Soun better.
Soun? Okay, it could be Soun.
They're picking somebody, hopefully. I assume. I assume that now there's tense deliberations between the first pick and the captain. See, that's what Grant. He just gets to choose 2, and then he's off for a while. And that's. I kind of like being the last one.
I feel like the second round is the most difficult. As someone who's been a captain 3 times, the second round pick is hard because you know who you want your first round to be. And not that many people get picked before you, but by the time the second round goes around, you have to accurately predict who everyone's going to select in the first round if you want to guarantee your second round selection.
Yeah, but someone just
coming in with the pick here. Flute Jr. is nothing but a junior, but he's a great junior indeed. Going to be a senior soon, one day we hope, but a great contender for the draft.
Do you ever just become a senior? I
think you do.
I don't think you just graduate into seniority. I think you stay a junior.
Well, in America, age 65 tends to do that to you. Listen, my parents are starting to get excited that they're getting senior discounts places, so gotta live your life, okay?
Dude, no, Fireman, just on top of it choosing IGAG. That was the quickest turnaround from one pick to another. Good work. IGAG 1500 EHB, definitely a smart pick to go with. That was quick. These are a lot of gamers flying off the shelves right now that people should be. Oh damn, dude,
well, speaking of gamers flying off the shelf, Mac RS coming in with a Craveen pick. This guy has had the 2023 of his life, completing the Inferno, immediately moving into teaching other people the Inferno, helping people complete difficult Tombs of Amascut combat achievements. This guy's out and about all the time, and I think he's going to make a great teammate.
And then just Gent comes in with just a swing and a miss with Sandrone. I don't know what he's thinking there, but I think that's a reach, if anything. Sandrone still playing Diablo 4, I believe.
No, I believe this time around because the bingo board doesn't have any Cerberus tiles on it, so what's to lose?
Yeah, it's true. Well, I think Sandrone potentially could get a Cerberus. I think it was Boss that just was never going to get a Cerberus.
Mm.
But Sandrone is
That's
a very
how it
good
goes.
pick. Just that.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this guy was previously a first pick in a former bingo season, so wouldn't be surprised to see an epic performance here.
Yeah, I want to say he was the first pick. It's just, you break a couple chairs doing Inferno and stuff, and it's, sometimes you're not sure. Who knows if he can reach the same heights he used to be at. But I think he'll be good. I think he'll be solid. I'm waiting for him to say something to me, but he hasn't, so I think he might not be here.
Wow. Imagine that. But we're back almost to the top with Spice Mafia taking the next pick.
Take the next 2 picks, I believe.
No.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, Spodie's first.
That's right.
A lot of Weebs Out reacts on that gent pick.
I tell you what, I'm getting tons of fletching XP today. We have Jarvis Foundry filled out here. This is great.
I don't have anything I can bank stand on a 9. I guess I'll just follow Austin. Ooh. Spice.
Speaking of, woohoo! Season 1 winners, Dr. Nuts is selected in the second round by Spice Mafia. A classic clan member at this point. Dr. Nuts has competed in so many events over the years. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, the Doc is a quality pick. I'm just glad Vila can't pick me again.
All right, Spodeman's coming in with a double pick. First pick, it's Mr. Monopoly. This guy, when he's on, he is on. A member of the Group's Gone Wild hardcore Iron Man team. No, it's not hard. He's a group Iron Man. Anyway, this guy's a good gamer. And the second pick is Found 3 Groups. This guy I'm not so familiar with. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know a lot about this one.
Based on his player profile, I have to guess he both has found 3 Groots. And he did say in his short sentence about why he should be picked, he's a chill, laid-back guy. So, that's always quality. I'll believe it when I see it. But, if you find 3 Groots, I feel like you're pretty... I feel like if you found 3 Groots, there's not much to be mad about in life. So that probably makes sense.
It's true. Team morale is a tough thing to manage. It's tilting and getting frustrated can lead any team to disaster, especially over a contest as long as 10 days.
And that's why you get someone calm to go with Mana who's going to be just in a state of despair at one point. Oh, all my past team players are getting picked because Spice took Benji. What the hell, dude? Well, I mean, I guess I could still get picked on that team. But Benji, an incredible gamer, in my opinion, can just put in grinds. One of the people that said do not pick them, but Spice does not know how to read, so it's not a big deal.
Benji Grimm is, if I'm not mistaken, one of the highest collection log counts in the clan.
Yes.
Guy's been playing the game a long time and knows what he's up to, goes out there and gets things done, and when it comes to the bingo board, having a go-getter is a big advantage.
I think Benji has 1K collection log. I think reached 1K recently, maybe. I could be mistaken. Yeah. But yeah, if you can do that, you can do anything in this game, in my opinion. That's just insane.
We've got a good Price is Right line for here. G-Gent yelling out, Refluxarino, come on down! You're the next contestant!
Dude, Reflux is a gamer.
What's that guy's name?
Refluxarino? Oh, you mean...
No, the Price is Right guy. Anyway.
Bob Barker? Is that who it is? Is it Bob Barker?
No, Bob Barker was the host. Who's the announcer dude?
Was it not also Bob Barker?
Was it? I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I don't think it was, but I don't know who it would be.
Could be. Could be.
I didn't watch much Price is Right, to be perfectly honest.
All right, we're moving on here. Mac is quick, rapid-fire picks today. Shelled has been selected. Let me tell you, this guy, in a good way, is disgusting. Have you seen his Corporal Beast log? This guy just rips sigils off like they're made of paper mache. going to be great for the draft, of course. And the No Liberation Army coming right in with a rapid-fire pick. It's Lopez Bobby. Let me tell you, Lopez Bobby has been a great help to me in my RuneScape career. This guy's one of the people who helped teach me Chambers as Eric way back in 2020. He's been around a long time and always puts that effort in during the competitions.
Yeah, Lopez, I feel like at one point has taught the majority of people in the clan how to do some piece of content. I know I've done various Chambers with Lopez. Overall, just a pretty quality gamer to pick.
Good communication makes for great teamwork, especially when working on some of these really difficult tiles on this new board that are going to require multiple bosses or team activities.
Who is up next?
Someone is up next.
Then Hero and Greg are on deck. Oh, that's smart. Sohn takes a smart pick with White Soul. White Soul is, I don't know, because there's White Soul and then there's another account, has killed the giant mole without protection prayers before, which is an insane feat. I think mole is
something.
Oh, just
you know, if we ever do an achievement-based competition, which I would love to do someday, killing the mole without protection prayers might be a fun one.
I mean, you can kind of just safe spot it, but like...
Well, no, you don't understand. It would be, you got to be wearing full Darox and at 1 hit point while killing the mole.
I think if everyone hit the mole at one time, it would work pretty well. If we all as a clan...
No, this is solo achievement. Anyway, unimportant. Hero versus Hero is back, and then we're going to have Greg after that with a double pick. So get ready, folks. We're already nearing the end of round 3.
I'm trying to do this math. How many picks are there even going to be 69 picks?
There should be 72.
Yeah, okay. No, I was...
It doesn't make any sense.
No, because there's 9 rounds of 8. Yeah, so there should. Okay, I was going to drink this ice on 69. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss any.
No, we have 8 teams of 10. So there should be 72 picks. Yeah, 71 picks. I don't know. I didn't. You know how many math classes I took in college? 0. So
I took a lot.
Anyway,
Hero with Minar, however you want to say it.
I would say Minar. Man, I've had this guy on my team before. Minar is a fantastic teammate. This guy has a reputation in the clan for loving to do wilderness content, and this year especially with those wilderness boss reworks, it's a great time to be out there killing them. Minar, of course, does other things too, but this guy's got a reputation for himself and always gets a good draft position on that ground.
You said it pretty well. And Greg with taking one of his former teammates back, going with Rygoy. Oh, and he throws it away by taking me. What are you doing? No,
I'm done. I'll see you guys later.
Getting the gang back together so we can all go up against Zarpus. That's a good. Honestly, I think it'll be pretty fun. Given last time how. Oh wait, actually, I don't need to put that one. Last time it went pretty well. Enjoyed ourselves. We did have Greg's account get hacked for like 2 days of it, which really just threw the team for a loop. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. But those are, I think, Rygoy's a great pick. I think he's a gamer. His EHB doesn't show it. He's a very good gamer. And then I'm there too. So I think, some interesting picks from Greg.
Hey, listen, you've got that Hallowed Sepulchre speedrun time. I've been doing Hallowed Sepulchre recently, and I cannot fathom completing that thing in under 6 minutes.
You just gotta run fast. You just gotta run pretty quick.
All right, just again, we're back to Hero with another pick, and we're off to the races in round 4. Special thanks to Austin, who's running the stream for the show. We've got Ole Train, as I will say, for doing our text draft log, and Wrinkle for coming up with the stat sheet for making the bingo card and for running the behind the scenes stuff here. And also, this is a great time to shout out all of the people who participated in our bingo planning committee to make the bingo card. It's a lot of hard work thinking about what to put on the card and how many points everything is going to be worth. So we appreciate that work.
Yeah.
All right, Fisher Shafe has been taken by Hero.
Oh, that's smart. There's a couple of Fishers somewhere in here, I would say, throughout this draft. This keeps going away. But the Fisher clan, as they like to call themselves, I don't know if that's true, all pretty far along in their accounts and have crushed out. I believe most of them have Inferno capes. I don't know if Fisher Shaft specifically does. Fisher Shafe, Fisher Shaft, whatever, whichever one. But they're all gamers, I would say.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can accomplish. And speaking of accomplishments, man, someone is back on the action with fourth money. Let me tell you, this guy is a theory crafter. This guy has wild PKing accounts. This guy goes to bosses with random gear and tries to deduce what's the best. And I really appreciate that about him. And I think that kind of knowledge is going to be really important on a team when we're playing a big competition very soon after a ton of new content has been released into the game. So I think it'll be valuable insight.
I was watching them do that. The new Desert Treasure bosses, just trying out new shit, figuring out theory. It was really fun. And the Gnome Alliance has followed up pretty. I can't touch my face. I'm getting green on my hand. And the Gnome Alliance. Oh wow. Okay, there's back-to-back picks. The Gnome Alliance has taken Hanny, who is someone that is very much a gamer, crushed out just learning solo chambers on her own. Annoying in voice chat. Well, you know what? That's a good thing to say about yourself. I'm sure that's...
Wow, throwing shade.
That's their own words. That is not me just making
Fair enough. Speaking of throwing shade, there's none I can throw at our next pick. Mac taking paused. Talk about Meteoric Rise in 2023. Recent Inferno Cape completer. Been grinding Vardorvis all week long. Huge achievements from this player. This was the player I was referring to. 89th pick in the last season draft. Now going around 30th. 29th to be exact, a massive rise in what we call the draft stock, and I think it'll pay off. I would not be surprised to see this team pull out a win.
Oh, and Gent has decided to make sure that the two brothers cannot be together by taking Wrinkle, one of who knows the board better than anyone at this point.
It's true. Eats, sleeps, and breathes the bingo board.
Yeah, that's a smart pick. Yeah, that's true, dude. No, you didn't take Wrinkle. It's like round 4 at this point. You could have taken him way earlier. Yeah, Wrinkle's a gamer. I think that's a smart pick.
Spice just got sniped! It's our first public pick snipe of the draft. Spice is thinking. Galaxy brain move. I'm liking this. I'm at the Giants Foundry Bank, and we got double Irby here out. I love the Irby. Great pet.
You made
Go hunt now.
About Shade in the next pick, and I thought you were referencing the next pick that Spice has taken, Shade 44. So now I can't use that one. So Shade 4444 is the next pick by Spice. There are 4-4s in that name. I have messed that up on the roster several times at this point. But Shade is very much a gamer.
I remember Shade 444 for one thing specifically, which was a couple of bingos ago. They grinded out Callisto. This was the old Callisto. For that bear cub pet. For, I think, something like the entire competition or something. It was wild. But they made a name for themselves, and that's what matters here, getting picked 30th in the draft. 31st? 31st. And just like that, we're back to the top with a double pick from Spodyman to end the 4th round and start the 5th round. We're moving quick. Thanks for everyone tuning in. We have over 50 people tuning in to watch, down to 46 in our audience now. It's been an hour, though we've only been drafting for about 40 minutes, but we appreciate everyone coming out, hanging out, having a good time, and enjoying the draft with us.
What is the lowest EHB? There are some people with 0 EHB.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of 0 EHB, just kidding. It's Sarati, one of the most notable skillers in the clan. This guy plays a ton, and he's made a name for himself doing it. He's played for many, many years, been in the clan, one of the oldest clan members in terms of tenure, and definitely known for some epic achievements.
Yeah.
But Spodyman gets another pick here. Can you believe it?
I can. That is how the snake draft works. And
yeah, I gotta do the like. I don't have anything written on my whiteboard. Be a conspiracy
E8G or E8G, however you want, is the other pick from Spody.
Is that like Skater Boy?
Yeah, I think so. A self-professed next slave. Killed a goblin once. That's a pretty impressive achievement, in my opinion. There's next, I believe, is the harder of the two things on the board. If I could be wrong, of the split tile of the things that are just despair-inducing. Could be incorrect.
We have a.
Oh no!
We do not have an exclusive next tile. We have Torva for 4 points, Inquisitor for 5 points. So still quite a lot of points to come out of potential next here. And we also have any God Wars hilt. So that means that Ancient God Wars hilt would also count.
Oh, true. I'm a dumb. I didn't even think of that. I've also done like 6 necks. So I think it was just during the Clan v Clan bingo. Spice choosing on their next pick. Maybe. They were thinking about it. And gonna be pretty smart and take Weepatet, an incredible TOA gamer if I do say so myself.
I have to credit Weepatet. Weepatet is fantastic at picking an activity and just staying there and grinding it out until the drop of choice is achieved. And when we're looking for high point tiles in bingo, that's a great skill to have.
Nah, she's pretty absurd with everything. Like, just in general. And just grind. No, Jen, you're not. Yeah, that was, that one. You thought of it. No, you're not gonna go with that one. There you go. That's someone that's in the draft. Cool. And Gent, after choosing someone that wasn't in the draft, has gone with a Farigala 18. Who says they can do most of content and does have an Infernal Cape. A lot of people that have done Inferno getting picked after me. It feels like I should probably get that done at some point, but
there's still time between now and bingo.
Dude, see, you say that, but I'm probably not going to. And Mac coming in with another pick with Thoroxa. I don't know if that's the way to pronounce it, or not, but one of the part of a member of Group Irons, I believe.
I believe so.
Far along group of Group Irons with a decent amount of PVM experience.
Mm-hmm. What I find interesting about this season of Bingo is that as much variety of PVM content we have, there's actually a lot of skilling content on this Bingo card, and that is partly helped by the fact that the board is so much bigger than it's usually. We have these Guardians of the Rift tiles, we have fishing tiles, there's some hunter tiles, there are a lot of Slayer-related tiles, and I think some of our skilling enthusiasts are going to have a great time, meaning that epic PVM experience may not be the only skill you're looking for in your team. We got 2 picks coming in. Noam Fireman selecting Balmond, who has definitely shown props in the past. If I'm not mistaken, Balmond was on a winning team in Bingo. I'll have to check my math. But someone coming in after that with Perplexer, the Brit herself.
Not a perplexing.
An excellent God Wars player. I know that much.
I said it funny. Yeah, Perplexer, formers, see, that's not the former staff team, is it? Who's doing the staff team?
I think it is. I think
that's a former, or people that used to be staff at some point, and one who's now staff again. That's kind of what's going on over there. There seems to be weird collections of groups that are getting taken, but Perplexer, pretty solid gamer, in my opinion. The only PVM I've seen them do is Temperos. I was there for that. Did a good job. I don't think we lost. So I have to say, if there was one of the tomes on this, that'd be good. But there's not, because people really seem to hate the tomes. None of you want the tomes.
I remember in Season 3, the mystery skilling tile, which ended up being a 5-point Tome of Fire tile, gave so many teams a run for their money.
Dude, I got that one. That's why I'm always down to get it.
I was wrong. Ballman has not been on a winning team, but it was the first time for everything, and I think Ballman might be looking for that chance here in this season. Zarpa says the Brio essence again despairs. You can blame Wrinkle for that. Wrinkle came up with a great idea. Why don't we see what gets dropped to the clan? It'll be on the bingo board. And his brother rips off that Bryophyte's essence, bringing despair to the whole crowd. Last season, the Bryophyte's essence was a make-or-break tile on the board, and to see it return again is quite a laugh, in my opinion.
Hero v Hero has decided to go and take down, not downvote PvP, just down on their team.
Just down.
Almost last pick was
almost last pick. No, we got plenty to go here.
No, I'm saying last pick of the draft order.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, yeah, fun fact: Jig last bingo offered everyone on the team 50 mil if they'll get the Brio's essence, just because he didn't want to do it anymore because he was so sick of it. And none of us got it. I tried. I really did.
It was a rough one.
Ooh, and Greg with the double picks. Taking GGW Austin, trying to form an admin team of sorts, as well as I Sell Boxes.
Let me tell you, this is a great group of 2 picks. Austin loves bingo, and he loves bingo-related activities, and he's great at that team morale that I was talking about earlier in the draft. Loves to get people together to do things to keep the spirits up. And I Sell Boxes is no different. The #1 Canadian influence, possibly in the world. This guy lives, breathes, and dies the Maple Leaf, and that kind of spirit of the nation is what you need to bring to a bingo team. Just a quick update for you. Spodyman is taken off, so one of his teammates, Found 3 Groots, is going to be stepping in to pick in his place for the remainder of the draft.
Hi, Spodyman. I don't know if he sees. Waving.
All right, so we've had the rebound, and now Hero's back again with another Fisher pick. It's Fisher Ilhan being selected now.
See, that's smart. Just so they can do all the content together. Think. Oh, one of my cats just ruined something. Why are you gonna do that? Don't ruin things.
You know, I love cats, but ruining things? Come on.
It's in their nature.
It's true. You know what's not ruined? Is Sowen's team. Sowen picking next. Well,
Yeah,
you can choose to believe whatever you
I
want.
can't see when my face green screens out, but apparently it does. I can't obviously look.
Your face is green screening out?
Yeah, apparently that happens sometimes. But I
Holy.
can't like. Also, does the back of my head show? Like, does that look good? Can you see anything? I'm feeling so gross. Like just with the green face paint and the stuff in my hair.
Would you say that you, at present, with the stuff in your hair and the green face paint, or Duke Succulus is more hideous?
Duxoculus is hot, so I'm gonna go with I'm more hideous.
Very well, it's settled.
And soon comes back with their next pick, one only dog. I said it right. I'm pretty sure last year I did not say it right.
One only dog has been around in the clan forever, and this guy knows how to get stuff done. A great learner of content, loves getting out there and trying new things. And the great statement, "It's dog season," has been heard around the clan before, and it may be yet time again for the drops to come flowing in.
I have to itch my eye, but I think it's like green. I don't want to hurt my physical body more than I already have.
Please don't die. That would be unfortunate.
I don't think I'm gonna die. I mean, I can't give you like 100% that I'm not gonna, but like I don't think I'm gonna.
Well, I can tell you someone who's not going to die. It's Sly Penguin, who's our next pick, courtesy of Gnome Fireman. But that's not all. It's a triple pick because we have Trigger Finger Mac RS grabbing Space Fraser and Gent jumping on Blaners. Boom, boom, boom. We're running through them now.
Maybe Gent's first non-staff pick. I'm not sure, but that's.
I think you're getting confused.
I think I'm very confused. Don't worry. I started my day by painting my nails and coloring my hair. I'm very much not in the mental state to follow along what's going on. But yeah, you have to live. Oh, I have to live until the end of I thought you meant I had to stay live until the end of bingo.
That's right. You're going to be reading that Shrek script until the end of bingo.
I think that Shrek script, I was looking through it, like, there's a lot of time that is not gonna be like, I actually have to read stuff, because when it's just like All-Star by Smash Mouth plays, it just is All-Star by Smash Mouth starts playing and you describe the scene. But I still think it's gonna take me like 40 minutes of my life.
Yeah, stay tuned after the draft for that, folks.
I also need to do a painting. I might make an event out of it, because I think people could paint along to other things while I paint my Velo Erotica.
It's quite something.
I already know what image I'm using for the reference. I just don't know the best way to paint off of a reference because I'm not good at painting.
You've hosted a painting event before. You must be a master by now.
No, I would say. Mainly it was just like Saba correcting me when I was messing things up, because dude, his art was crazy. I don't know if you remember the art he did after the Bob Ross paint along, but it was insane. Next,
who else is insane?
Is that your transition for him?
It was, but I'm gonna give up on it now. No, you take this one.
Cyborg was trying to say that Batty is insane. Because downvote PvP is our next pick. Yeah, I don't want to clarify or elaborate on that because I feel like he'll get mad at me.
Very well. Then we'll move on to Found Three Groots representing Spodium for the rest of the draft, coming in with a double pick. Picking Zach B, who signed up just last night. The guy is fresh thinking about bingo and getting selected. And Ori has been selected as well. So Found Three Groots knows what they want and is coming in with hot picks for that top of the draft order team. I believe we're in what, round 6 now or round 7?
Something like that.
I think we're in round 6.
Yes.
We're about to pick 50. And it's Blaster Monk 9! Blaster Monk 9 loves attending my events, which means I love Blaster Monk 9. Because I love Blaster Monk 9, I'm going to say that's a great pick.
I guess I'm not going to disagree with you then. If you love them and assume it's a great pick, who am I to disagree?
Listen, I have nothing bad to say about Blaster Monk 9. For all I know, could be the worst player in the entire game, but he's a good guy, so why the hell not?
I think this is round 7 we're in. I could be wrong, but I think we might be in round 7 as pick something of round... Yeah, it is round 7. Of round 7, Gent is going to take a fat throbber into his team and into his being. Anything to clarify in regards to that, Cyborg?
Well, no.
Yeah, whoever's after Gent, you might want to go because it just says fat throbber in the. Cyborg looks so stressed with that.
Listen, it's about the personality. Okay.
I just want safe space where I can talk about fat throbbers.
Listen, I think the space that you've created here today with all these activities that you have done and yet to do are about as safe a space as you can possibly create for that kind of discussion. And 8 Rave has been selected by Mac with Gnome Fireman following it up with Iron Sink. Got a couple great picks going on here now. People still coming in hot. I'm going to pick 50 in the draft.
8 Rave won last bingo, or was part of the winning team, I believe. And Irsync tries his best. So that's 2 very confident answers, I would say, in regards to why they should be picked. Okay, so that's what, round 7, pick 6 that just happened? Something like that?
And listen, I'm proud of everyone who's brave enough to sign up for the bingo. It's going to be a great experience. Hopefully everyone has an awesome time. And none of these picks are bad picks. Everyone has value on their bingo team. And just remember that just because we're getting late in the draft doesn't mean these players have nothing to show.
No, dude, I was a bad pick. I don't know what he was thinking.
Okay, fine. You weren't a bad pick, but everybody else, you know.
Well, you're not on there. You would have been a bad pick, too.
We'll never know.
Yes, we'll never know. Greg is typing. It's not his pick yet.
Oh, Greg was typing early, but it's not before someone comes in with looking for Chinchilla. Looking for Chinchilla is a newer clan member, but has really come in with a rampage recently, rushing toward that max cape, putting tons of hours into forestry, following it up with prayer, hunter, just got a pet the other day. This guy's going to be a menace.
Because there's a chance... I don't believe it was a Chinchilla. I don't think they're in the game yet, but maybe he'll get it someday.
It's Chinchilla season, people are saying.
As it is now Pitlock season, with Hero's next pick, taking the 7th pick of the 7th round. Yeah, maybe. Wow. I think that's where I'm at. Pitlock is intending to play a good amount during the bingo. And that's good because I assume Hero will be on most hours of the day. And he's going to need someone to do some content with him.
It's true.
I'm actually not sure what Hero's schedule is like. There's a chance
Let's just make bold assumptions and move on. All right, now it's time for DPS 11's double pick. Oh, it's Turkadirk the second as the first selection here. Turkadirk the second is one of the clan's proud and few Australians and a fantastic member of our community. Loves hanging out. I know is a great watcher of Austin's stream, so maybe there'll be some stream luck going on there. And none other than King Silver being selected as well, recently returning to the game, and hopefully with some gumption to get some things done in the bingo.
Yeah, King Silver was MIA, or not MIA, they said they were leaving for a bit. Took a break and is now back and determined to do great, and joining a team of a lot of great gamers and me. Oh, is that exactly how it was copied? Oh, it is an L. But the team probably will not be an L with Hero as the captain, as he takes... It's supposed to be Brit or Brult? Because on the thing it says Brult. I think it's supposed to be Brit. But it looks kind of funny on our board.
This person just got level 90 Hunter in the chat during the draft. Which means they're awesome. Congratulations. But I also have to call them out for not coming to the bag standing event. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway.
You know, that is a good pick if I do say so myself. Especially down to these last picks where everyone's like really good. I'd like to think like a bunch of people that are picked near the end are just gonna do way better than their value actually is. I see some people on here that have been absolute gamers in previous bingos.
It's true. There's always a few players that go in the last couple rounds of the draft that have a great run and are part of something special. And we don't know who those people are going to be this time around. Anyone could be the one. And we have great superlatives, things like most improved player, that can happen to anybody. To become most improved, you got to have room to grow. And I think there are a lot of players that really will take this opportunity to improve the game.
And there's a lot of people who this is their first bingo that I'm excited to see how they all enjoy it and, you know, the money they make from it. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's probably losing money throughout all of bingo is allowed to.
Fair enough.
Who is the next pick? I believe it is back to
So
yes, this is correct. It's hard when it gets down to the last few. Or the last, because I think this is the second to last round we are now in, because I think we're in round 8.
We're just starting round 8. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I know we're starting round 8. We have 12 picks left.
Yeah, because I thought I was like round 3. I was round 4. I was the first one around 4. That doesn't have anything to do with now. I really just wanted to brag.
Oh, fair enough.
And someone who I believe has gamed in previous bingos is Halloran, Soon's next pick. Halloran's been around for a while at this point. Has participated in multiple bingos, I believe.
And that sounds right to me. Halloran definitely has been here quite some time, and there's no mistake about it. A team member worth having.
These are the picks that decide the competition. There's someone in here that I know has gamed a lot that I'm surprised. Oh, maybe because they spelled bingo wrong in their why you should be picked.
Oh, that's it. It's definitely it.
Binogs.
Oh. I see former bingo captains still left in the set. There are some great players out here. And there are players with passion and drive, too, which means a lot.
As we were waiting, the No Man followed up by the Vestige Man. Dude, Mac has been on it as soon as they see another pick. I think he's cheating and using some sort of algorithm, to be honest. And exactly one of the people I was thinking of, Lil Chicken has been selected by Gnome Fireman. Lil Chicken's someone who I want to say might have been a most improved at some point.
Lil Chicken has definitely won superlatives in previous seasons, and has the potential to win some more this time around.
They said they should be picked. They spooned during Binogs, and I agree. I've seen them get spooned during Binogs many a time.
Well, Mac is continuing his theme of knowing exactly what he wants. Whether or not the name rings true, new player X13 has been selected. And sure enough, I don't know anything about new player X13. Are they truly new, or do they know what they're doing? It's been a guise the whole time.
Advertising? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
Set collection game being played by Gent with Colonoscape being grabbed here. Clonoscape said cheerleader effect, but in terms of gamer skill.
That's good. That's good. And I saw they spooned a pet. There's a lot of pet spooning that goes on during bingo. Has happened to several people. So be excited for that. You'll probably
now is the perfect time for it with 4 fresh bosses that people are going to be at for some of the harder tiles on the board. Spooning a pet is very possible.
As Spice takes one Rin, who got 3 tiles last bingo, one Rin who has been in the clan in the past and came back a little bit before bingo, and excited to see them back ready to participate.
Claims to have over 1,300 Commander Ziliana kills, which is an impressive number for any boss in the game.
Yeah, I think my biggest KC, the only things that are above 1,000 is like Kraken. I can't. You know? Oh, has anyone ever made a shirt? Because I'm trying to make my Ferdy Simp shirt, and I'm kind of worried I'm going to break something. You made a shirt?
I have not screen printed a shirt, I don't believe.
I'm trying to, like, iron on, like, some stuff, and I'm worried I'm going to just, like, hurt myself.
Please be careful.
I won't. As with the double picks, Team Spody / Found 3 Groots at the moment take Natsupan and Aroxa. Is it Aroxa or Roxa?
I say Aroxa. Aroxa, who was intending to be a captain for this bingo, unfortunately had something come up. Is still going to play in the competition, but didn't feel they could put up a captain level performance, so they backed out at the last minute. Nothing wrong with that. Things happen. And Natsupan been around as well for quite a while, and both of them together on the team. That team's filling out. I believe, I'm not mistaken, that team is now complete. We have our first complete team.
We're in our final round. I think that was pick 1 of round 9, this is?
That's right.
So that's pick 65. And now we are back up to Spice, correct?
That's right. Spice Mafia making their final selection.
See, this is tough because one of these people is probably just going to go off and get like 5 tiles. It's not even sometimes about how much time. It's about can they just get the luck? And some people, they just have it.
It can also be about enjoyment of the content as well. If you can get someone in the draft who wants to do a particular tile that maybe no one else on your team wants to do, that momentum and morale can mean a lot. And the last pick is not someone to shake their hand at. It's not Bob. You thought you knew Bob, but you certainly don't know not Bob, who's been around a lot lately and getting achievements left and right. I feel like I see this guy in the chat every single day getting something unlocked or something completed. If only I knew.
I know it's not Bob. I'm not sure who that pick is if it's not Bob. But we've been followed up by 2 other picks, or 3 other picks. Oh, Jesus. People are getting these last picks in. We have... Gent goes with the Moon Bass or the Moon Base. Not really 100% sure which one it's supposed to be. It's spelled like bass. Nice wrinkle. Give the Siege, a.k.a. Mac, has gone with Rich to Kid, who has done several of Barrow's grinds in previous bingos. And Gnome Fireman has gone with the Iron Gumi.
These are some great picks. Rich the Kid was a previous captain in a bingo season before. Definitely knows their way around the competition. Moonbase and Gumi are both newer players to the clan, but that doesn't mean they're any less valuable. They've got something to earn, something to prove, and that fire within them, it's going to be meaningful.
Oh, Gumi was the pick 69, I think.
Holy.
Check this. Hold on.
We've got 3 picks left.
Did anyone ever... Do people in other countries in the U.S. know what, like, icing is? Like, is that a universal thing, or is that, like, a U.S.
Like frosting? You like the sweet stuff you put on cake?
With, like, getting iced?
Like getting
killed? Do you know what that is?
Like when you get shot?
No,
in a movie?
Do you know what? Have you ever drinking a Smirnoff Ice? I'm trying to show it, but it's
No, I don't
really
drink.
good. But have you ever seen a Smirnoff Ice?
Well, yeah.
Also, look at the nails. I did a really good job, in my opinion, and I just want people to be proud of me.
It's true.
But
These incentives, they worked, man. You got huge donations to the pot by doing this, so.
But do you know how you get iced?
No.
Really? You hide an ice somewhere in the house, and when someone finds them, they have to get on their knee and chug it. Like, Lexi's dad iced me during our wedding, during his speech. Like, he gave me a gift basket and opened it, and I opened it. It was an ice. I chugged it. You don't know? Is this just like a super frat thing? And I'm just like,
this is I've never heard of this in my entire life. Okay.
I feel like a lot of people know this exists. Australians do it too. Thank you, Turk. I'm not gonna get on a knee just because I'm right here.
Of a certain breed, I suppose. Anyway, our last 3 picks are also of a certain breed, and that's the fact that they're awesome. Someone taking Exploit 73. We've got Hero taking Rogi, and if I'm not mistaken, that leaves Brill's son to be selected by Sabodyman for the last pick. And that's going to round out our teams. Oh, I'm sorry. It's DPS taking that pick. And now we can see who our teams are.
Oh, wow. Whoa, it's pretty. Wrinkle gave us all the things back.
That's right. So now that we've completed the draft, I'm going to read off all of the teams so we can take a quick review of who we're working with. So in Team Jet, we have Jet. We've got Blaners, Cologne Escape, Ferragala, Fat Throbber, Reflux Sereno, Sandrone, Slightly Wrong, Moonbase, Wrinkle. On Team DPS, we have Bender's Great, Brill's Son, Dongs R Us, Austin, Boxes, King Silver, Rygoy, Slim Buckets, and Turka Dirk. Who changed my filter? Bro, I'm reading here. You can't change my filter. On Team Gnome, we have Ballman, Brett Who, Hani, Igag, Goomy, Iron Sink, Lil Chicken, Lopez Bobby, and Sly Penguin. Team Hero has Britt, Dead Sammy, Down, Fisher Ilhan, Fisher Shafe, Kuma D Iron, Minar, Pitlock, Rogi. Team Mac with Brave, Never Pets, New Player, Paused, Praveen, Rich the Kid, Shelled, Space Fraser, and Thoraxa. Team Soen with Fourth Money, Exploit 73, Fluke Jr., Halloran, Chinchilla, Ole Trade, One Only Dog, Perplexer, and White Soul. Team Spice with 1 Rin, Allowed 2, Benji Grimm, Blaster Monk, Dr. Nuts, Downvote PvP, Not Bob, Shade, and Wee Patet. And last but not least, Psych. We have 2 teams left. Team Spody with 0 Rye. Apparently, it's a 0. Araxa, Sarati, E8G, Found 3 Groots, Mr. Monopoly, Natsu Pan, Zarpus, and Zach B. And Team Soen has Mac, RS, Gnome Fire. Wait, those are the captains. Psych. Anyway, I'm done with the filter now if you want to refilter it.
Those will be your teams. We wanted to give you guys enough time to, be able to just plan out some stuff, make some discords and everything. You will be given channels to chat in, but I know a lot of people like having their separate things and everything. And if you're not on a team with your friends, don't worry. You can still do whatever content you want with whoever you want. It's just whoever gets the drop is the one that actually gets it for the bingo points. So if you're on a team full of a bunch of people you hate, I don't know why you're still in the clan, to be perfectly honest. But if you are, you can still do stuff with other people. But yeah.
So as a reminder here, we've got a few days until the bingo starts. The bingo starts on the 4th of August. Over this coming week, you now have the bingo card available to you, so make sure you start communicating with your team and taking a look and making a plan. We're going to be creating dedicated chat channels for each team coming up, and look for the full rules announcements about tile clarifications and all that sort of stuff coming up between now and the start of the bingo on the 4th of August.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. And I think, are we good with the actual bingo itself? Because I think I just have to read Shrek at some point. I'm not gonna bore everyone with that. I'll probably.
But you should.
Yeah, I guess I'll just stay in here and read it, but like no one is obligated to stay. However, is there
People will stay. I'm sure people will stay. That's
you don't have to stay. I understand if you do. You want to read some voices with me? Do you want to do some of them? You seem like you really don't want to. You do not. You do not. Does anyone have like any questions about bingo? Since I'm just sitting here. Since we're
now's a great time. Ask us your questions. Get some clarification out. This is a great time while you're writing those questions to thank everyone who's been involved in this bingo process. We know everyone in Pursuit loves bingo. We love putting it on. It's a lot of work. And we make something special twice a year. So we appreciate you being in the clan and being a part of the community.
Yeah, and thank you to I don't know if you like Old Trade or Ole Trade, because I don't know which one, but thank you for typing out all the picks in the draft chat. Did that last year. It's very nice to not have to actually type on our end and just shoot the shit. Thank you for everyone thank you to everyone who donated. You guys gave a lot of money, like a lot, and it's really cool. For the amount, like the bingo pot we're getting from all of this. Where, dude, most people, I mean, the top team's gonna get a lot of fucking money. So excited to see who that is. It hasn't been me yet. I've been there for like 4 bingos. Hasn't been me, but this is probably our year, assuming Greg doesn't get hacked.
A lot of people will be making good amount of money as they win prizes during the bingo. And we'll also have fun, superlative prizes going on as well. Yeah. Some people sometimes put up bounties on certain tiles or other conditions that are secret during the contest, so you never know what could get you some sweet cash.
Yeah, I'll be posting at some point some bounties. Oh shoot, you know something I should do? Is the pot size, the total pot size is, let me pull it up. It is over 2 bill. What did I last say? It was like 2.5.
2.5, yeah.
Yeah, it's climbed up a little bit. Just because as we've trickled in all the donations, the final total is 2.7 bill. First place. Oh boy, what did we do last year?
We've done 40% in the past, but we may have tweaked it last time. I don't recall.
Yeah,
you usually we had a lot of teams last time.
Yeah, it's definitely the biggest pot.
Is it the biggest? It sure is. Yeah.
Yeah, and this isn't the biggest bingo because last season's was like 110 or 105 or something people, but this one, yeah, the pot is just like, well, actually, I want to give a shout out to everyone who did give more than they needed to. Even if it was just some of you gave 5 mil and some of you that did, or like some of the people that did, I'm like, well, that's 5 mil. That means a lot more to them than, someone who's further in the game. So it means a lot, but I'll just say those people are Cyborg, Mr. Monopoly, One Only Dog, Benders, Allowed 2, Wrinkle, Batty, aka Downvote PvP, Mac, also give Vestige, Brave, which I think is 8 Rave. I think the name was changed after the donation was given. Mr. Shankton and Space Frazier. So thank you all. And Allowed 2, who donated a whopping 1 bill, will be allowed to choose my Iron Man's new name. So whatever Allowed 2 wants, just let me know. If it gets muted by Jagex or something, then we'll probably just have to tweak it later at some point. I mean, it'll be fine. But yeah, that's a lot. Austin's gonna apparently cut off his stream. I know he needs to go, but thank you guys for being here. For anyone watching on Austin's stream, and if that's it, I think we're good. The draft, the order's set. We'll put everything up